Right, trying to find a video, and then I seen this. Andre Nonchalant, soccer was my reason for living, so they had a soccer player that gave that up? Hold on. After Andre reached his dream, things turned and made him question the very meaning of life. He found the answer in an unexpected place. Oh, they done fucked up my boy life. Hold on.
Soccer was my reason for living. I always dreamed of becoming a professional soccer player.
Hell yeah, nigga.
I thought that happiness comes from fame.
You thought happiness comes from fame?
A good career. Money. When I was 6, my parents signed me up for soccer. I really love playing soccer. Spent all my time at the stadium, even late into the night. When I was 12, I learned about Jehovah from my mom. At that time, she started studying the Bible. And after about a year, I began to preach from door to door. When I was 17 years old, I finished school and I received an invitation from the Dynamo Soccer Club in Kiev. Oh, that was unforgettable. Yes, my emotions were running high because since childhood, I always dreamed of playing for Dynamo.
Yeah, dog.
From that moment on, all my energy and all my time were devoted to my career.
That boy got a highlight tape. Oh, he was nice.
Every day, we either trained or there was a game.
Okay. He probably missed that.
There was no time left for spiritual things.
Here we go.
Of course, being around people like that, I became just like them. I led it.
See, being around people like that, I became just like them. Now he's about to highlight every bad thing. Quote unquote bad, right? I led an immoral life. I started drinking. I was partying at the clubs. Like, it's every fucking typical story.
An immoral lifestyle because huge amounts of money opened up many opportunities.
Okay. Huge amounts of money opened up many opportunities. So why focus on the bad ones? Or if that's gonna fuck up your life or you feel bad about it, then why do that? My nigga, invest the shit. You know what I mean? Put your family on. Like, what the fuck? Like, niggas, like, let me just play this shit.
Going to nightclubs, the nightlife, so immoral.
Oh, man.
Everyone wants to be your friend, to meet you. And of course, this was tempting.
That's the life.
I also invested huge sums of money in real estate. I wanted to create a foundation for the future and wealth for myself, my family, and my relatives, so that no one would be in need. Yes, I was sure that this really was happiness.
Okay, good.
This continued for 9 years. The turning point was a conversation with management when an issue came up.
Oh my God, here we go.
And they hurled insults at me. At that moment, I felt worthless.
Stop.
Like a disposable cup.
Stop.
That you use, then crush, and throw away.
You lying.
Besides,
Hold on.
the turning point was a conversation with management when an issue came up. And they hurled insults at me.
You sound like a bitch. And that's real. They hurled insult. Nigga, you don't work at fucking the grocery store. You're not a teenager. It would be different. You're a professional soccer player. You're a man. You could handle that. There has to be more to this story. Maybe I jumped a little too quick, but just why would you even say that? You're a soccer player. You're going to opposing stadiums. You're gonna hear some shit. Now you talking about the management. I felt like a disposable cup. They called me a bitch. Nigga, get the fuck off the team. That's probably why he probably got cut. Is the real story. Anyway, let me just.
At that moment, I felt worthless. Like a disposable cup that you use, then crush, and throw away. Besides, a new generation of soccer players was arriving. Many young guys.
I said this nigga was trash. And he got cut. You know what I mean? His day was gone. My nigga, you didn't. Oh, you gotta get up out of there. That's business. He can't. Man, stop.
I stopped being included in the starting lineup.
Because you was trash.
Also, the financial crisis began, and real estate prices fell drastically. I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, man.
And I started to think about the meaning of life. What really is the meaning of life? If it's not a career, not money, then what is it?
This is the dumbest
And
dude.
then I remembered everything that I learned about Jehovah when I was a teenager. I began to study the Bible again, along with my wife. After a year, I started preaching again.
Notice
And
how whenever somebody's vulnerable, whenever somebody goes through something, it's never when people are happy. It's always when something bad has happened, and they're so desperate for an answer that they take it.
In 2009, I was baptized as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. And this brought me so much joy and satisfaction. These feelings can't be compared to winning any medal or cup.
That's so dumb.
I realized that I couldn't slave for two masters.
Man, fuck, I live this shit. If I had the chance to fucking win a championship, nigga, the fucking Super Bowl, come on, what? Man, oh, this motherfucker is the dumbest I have seen. Oh my goodness.
But I still had to play 2 more years for Dynamo Kiev. Although it was a difficult time, I took advantage of this opportunity, and I'm thankful to Jehovah that a good witness was given about his name. There were
I promise he got no playing time. He got no playing time. This nigga's preaching in the locker room.
soccer players who showed interest in the truth. In 2011, when my contract ended, I finished my professional career. 1 Timothy chapter 6 encourages us to place our hope not on uncertain riches, but on God, and to be rich in fine works.
Okay. And so by going off of the logic of what he just said, you're placing your hope, he said, not on uncertain riches, right? Meaning money and everything like that, because he made some bad investments. So not to place your hope on that, but to place it on, hold on, let me get the wording right.
Certain riches, but on God.
Okay, but on God and to be rich in fine works. Okay, and so to Jehovah's Witnesses, the end result is living in paradise, right? Like that's the main goal. That's what everybody's working towards, to get to paradise, to live in paradise forever. Okay, so I'm alive right now. I'm living, I'm experiencing everything right now. So you want me to not focus on that, but to focus on some time when I'm gonna supposedly be perfect and the earth is gonna be a paradise. I'm supposed to focus on that. Okay, how many people has focusing on that saved? Because everybody that died of Jehovah's Witnesses, or everybody that's died that was one of Jehovah's Witnesses, is dead. They're dead. They're not saved, they're gone. And so the life that they lived a life. This nigga, he could have won championships. He could have fucking went to the World Cup. He could have whatever. One day he's gonna die. And that life that everybody's hoping for, that everybody's focused on, nobody has that.
Rich in fine works. People ask me, do you regret it? Maybe you'd like to come back. Do you miss soccer? And I honestly and sincerely say no. I don't miss it and I don't want to go back. Because my relationship with Jehovah, well, it can't be compared to anything. Everything that this world offers is all short-lived. And it's only an illusion.
Oh, dumbass nigga. Everything, what he's saying in this world is short-lived.
All short-lived.
And it's only an illusion. If you made money, or if you won a championship, that's not an illusion. You're holding the championship in your hand, World Cup champions, whatever the fuck his team name is, that's not an illusion. If you have a lot of money, say you have $1 million in cash, you're holding it in your hand, that's not an illusion. This hope that you're gonna live forever on a paradise earth is an illusion, because nobody has that. Like I said before, they're dead. So how the fuck is that? This might be one of the dumbest niggas, man. And, fuck, oh my god.
An illusion. People see only one side of the picture. The fame, the money. The other side is the injuries, disappointments.
That's part of the game.
It's hard psychologically and emotionally.
It's hard psychologically and emotionally. That just shows right there that he was a bitch. Because if you are a professional sports player, you know what comes with it. You know what comes with it. It was very hard physically. Man.
You have no freedom. That's why it's better to give the very best to the one who appreciates it. What you do for Jehovah will always bring you happiness, joy, and satisfaction.